Thank you, Blair. Here's a question for our viewers at home. Are you using contaminated eye drops? Well, the FDA recently recalled 27 eye products meant to treat dry eyes for unsanitary conditions in manufacturing. Now, this warning comes after 4 people lost their sight because of bacteria in eye drops. Refractive eye surgeon at Britton Vision St. Louis, Dr. Jason Britton, joins us this morning about this alarming recall. Doctor, thank you for being here with us this morning.
You're welcome.
So why did the FDA announce this recall of 27 different eye drops?
Well, first of all, Ty, Americans purchased 149 million eye care products this past year at a total cost of $1.6 billion. And while the recall is extensive and unprecedented, it does affect a number of household consumer brands, including Target's Up and Up, Walmart, Rite Aid, and CVS brands. It does affect less than 1% of the total drops that are available on the U.S. market. The FDA had concerns about whether the eye drops were sterile, and some inspections at a manufacturing plant that manufactured some of those confirmed that.
How do we know if our eye drop of choice has been involved or in this recall by the FDA?
So there's some common sense precautions that you can take to avoid this issue. For one, the list has been published online, and if a consumer in our viewer area purchases an eye drop or wants to purchase an eye drop, they can ask the pharmacist at the location if it's on the recall list.
Now, you mentioned this is unprecedented. 27, this is huge for consumers because a lot of people use eye drops.
It's a significant number. This goes all the way back to February, so this is one of 8 actions this year that the FDA has taken with questions about the sterility of eye drops. Eye drops bypass the natural defenses of the body. Pills and creams don't have to be sterile, but eye drops do. Originally in February when this came out, there were 81 individuals affected in 18 states, including in the state of Illinois. And of those, about 14 had vision loss, 4 had to have their eyes surgically removed, and 4 died as a result of this. So some common sense precautions go a long way, just recognizing the symptoms of an eye infection, such as if you have redness or tearing or the sensation like there's something in your eye, if your eye hurts. In those cases, it's important to seek medical help immediately if you've just taken an eye drop.
Now, we've identified that there are 27 different eye drops. What can we do moving forward for our consumers if they're looking to get a different eye drop if theirs is on the list?
Well, first of all, our American Academy of Ophthalmology and other organizations are working with the FDA to be more proactive. A very hopeful piece of news is that this most recent round didn't involve any actual eye infections. The FDA is working to be proactive and get out in front of this. So any eye drops that have been recalled should be off the shelf at this point, and I think that it's important that American consumers have confidence in the supply and sterility of their eye drops. Most of those that were recalled represented a very, very small percent of eye drops and have already been taken off the shelf. Also, in some cases, the bottle drop cap was broken, so inspecting the cap and making sure that the expiration date has not passed is very important. Once an eye drop bottle is open, it should be discarded within 28 days.
Got it. Good to know. Thank you, Doctor. We're going to have a full list of the recalled eye drops on our website, foxnewsnow.com. Let's get things over to Tim.